Hi everyone, so I'm doing something different and hopefully kind of fun, and that is going to be a full face, more or less, not including foundation or concealer, I don't think, of discontinued products. And this was all inspired by our good old favorite, the Naked palette. How many of you, this was your first like high-end makeup palette? Me? Yeah, a lot of us. It's hard to believe. It's been 8 years, and I remember kind of at the time like trying to justify my purchase, and then like looking at how much makeup I have now and how many palettes I have now, and it's all kind of like ha ha ha. Kind of at the beginning of when I just got more and more into makeup, and you know, I had probably a year prior discovered like YouTube through Emily Noel 83, who now has a collab with Makeup Revolution, which is so exciting, so exciting. And of course I bought those palettes. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me do 2 or 3 looks with them already. But I just wanted to kind of do a Throwback Thursday slash discontinued products combo, because I think I did a Throwback Thursday on this palette. This may have been the genesis of the Throwback Thursday series. That can be stuff that's still around or discontinued, whatever. Anyway, I'll link that playlist, which consists of 2 videos, I think. I want to do another one on maybe the Sweet Peach, since it's been a little while since that came out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start putting this on my face. Really, for me, Half Baked and Smog are where it's at. We'll see. I'm gonna put some Naked in the crease. How many a makeup tutorial have started with, I'm gonna put some Naked in the crease? Did I close the door? I did close the door. It is nap time. Oh, the joys of 3 children all in their own room at the same time during the day. This is an It Cosmetics, some sort of fluffy crease brush. It came in a set, so I don't know if it has a number. That original set probably no longer exists. This is the 3rd time I've tried to do my makeup today. Today has been a disaster as far as makeup goes. And then I was just like, you know what, I got this idea for a video after I was really struggling to do some makeup earlier. I think I'll go ahead and use Buck, the other matte shadow in this palette. Just gonna do a, like, is it Halo Spotlight? I think I always call it one, and that's like the term that like 5 people used for a minute, and then everybody else uses the other term. Is that Halo that people call it now? It's funny how now this palette, in comparison to so many others, is so like neutral cool almost, compared to how warm so many palettes are these days. I do this placement a lot because I have a more rounded eye shape. You know, it kind of goes down the outer corners instead of going up. And so the rounded shape just kind of lends itself to this sort of eyeshadow placement. I've got another shadow that I want to use, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to incorporate that into this whole situation while still using some of the shadows I really like from the Naked palette. So I think I might take Smog kind of on the edges there, and that's the darker like bronze. The formula on this palette really is nice. It's just easy in comparison to a lot of the formulas now that you like have so much kick up that really it gets, it's just nice to not have to worry about massive amounts of stuff falling off your brush. I feel like we've kind of lost our way with shimmer formulations, because shimmers used to be the easy shadows that companies were able to get right, and now it feels like companies are more consistent with mattes than they are with shimmers. Just so weird. And they've gotten like really flaky, so there's like lots of little sparkly fallout. I'm definitely having some fallout here. The downside to using my amazing miracle product, the Paula's Choice Resist Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30, Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30, oh my god, is that it is so sticky. Stuff, fallout, like really clings onto it. I think I'm just gonna take Half Baked on my finger, which is the beautiful gold color in this palette. Alright, so now here's another new one. New old discontinued product. Sephora Prisma Chrome in Shimmery Sand. So I bought this color by accident. I was looking for the one that was like Moonstone or something like that, and it was before all the iridescent holographic type stuff came out, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was something like lighter colored and maybe had a shift to it. Anyway, I ended up with this one, but it's really pretty. And yeah, so I'm gonna just stick this like in the very, very center of the lid. Isn't it that pretty though? And it's fairly soft, so like you stick your finger in there, you get a lot of products. So I mean, if you have one of these in your collection, bust it out. Using my flat shader brush, which is also discontinued, Sonia Kashuk number 106. Nice little small shadow brush. See if we'll even be able to see this. It's not, I mean, it is lighter than Half Baked, but not like hugely. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this Models Own Runway matte foundation on. When I've tried to wear this in the past, it's been a disaster. But I've been having success with matte foundations with the skincare I've been using lately, so I'm giving it another shot. And if it works, then maybe I'll do a dedicated review video to it. And I'm going to use this Revolution Conceal and Define in C0.5, which is a shade that's not available on Ulta's site. So when I was buying the Emily Edit Makeup Revolution collab with Emily Noel, I went ahead and picked up this in the white concealer, because I have C1, which is okay, a little dark, but usable. I want to try the light one, and it is quite pink toned, which can be good on fair skin under the eyes. Can be brightening. I'm not sure if it's the great fit on my personal undertones. I think I'm going to dust a little bit of a discontinued powder on under my eyes. Sonia Kashuk Chic Luminosity Powder. This is, I would say, a good dupe for the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder Pressed. just taking a buck on a discontinued brush by Sonia Kashuk. Right, and I'm going to wet my brush so hopefully it doesn't go everywhere, and use the Sephora Shimmery Sands. On my waterline, I'm going to use this Milani Shadow Eyez pencil in Brown Deluxe, which is so, so pretty. If you have it, dig it out. They're so creamy, and it's got this like really pretty shimmer. Only mascara I may have that is discontinued is this MAC Pro Beyond Twisted Lash. I got this, I'm guessing free. I definitely didn't purchase it. It's on like a metal thing, so you can like bend it, I guess is the deal. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I saw this on like Nordstrom Rack or something, so I think it is not around anymore, but I don't really know. I definitely prefer my Giga Black Lash, Extended Play Giga Black Lash mascara from MAC for lower lashes, if I'm gonna do a lower lash mascara from MAC. Let's go ahead and put my mascara on, my regular mascara, Lash Paradise in Mystic Black, which apparently is supposed to be the blackest black they carry. The little package says like extra black pigments or something. Just like, okay, whatever. I've done several declutter type of situations, and I sold a bunch of makeup to Glambot, and really old stuff I tossed. So I need to go through and figure out if I want to sell some more things. Stuff I just don't use that often. That may have made it through previous declutters, but I just need to get rid of it. MAC Big Brow Pencil. And this is in Spiked. I mean, I can see why people would not be so into this. This is a really big, thick brow pencil, which I feel like is okay sometimes, but other times I feel like I can't. It's just too unwieldy and I can't not make a mess. I'm really gonna try. I did sharpen it recently. There is a sharpener in the bottom. So at least it's a little bit more precise. It's kind of like a pomade. It's not super pigmented. I mean, there's quite a bit of color there. I don't know. I think it's also, just like as it gets older, it's getting a little harder to work with. So I feel like it's one you definitely need to put a little in and then brush it through. And then I think it can look okay. Tarantino. I believe this one's called Feather. I'm not sure. I had it in a single. And then I had the palette, and so I passed along the single to someone else. If I recall. I already had to stop once because my battery ran out, so got limited time here. I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup highlighter quad. Holographic powder quad, it says. I don't know if it's actually discontinued, but it's been on sale on Sephora's site for quite some time. I'm gonna take this blue shade. This is where it may be going off the rails. I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. I had time to think about this, and I was just like, sure, let's do it. That's pretty cute. So I'm going to take the lightest highlight shade in this one. It's like a very light gold. I'm looking pale. Where did that brush go? It's in my lap. This is an Up and Up brush that I have let my now 5-year-old paint with. And so it's kind of stained purple. No mirror in this. I really like this highlight palette, by the way. So if you're thinking about getting it, I would definitely recommend it, especially since it's on sale. And if you are in need of a really light, kind of warm toned, whitish highlight, I think this is a really nice one. And it comes with some other fun colors too. So it's like for less than the price of one Becca highlight, you could get 4 colors. This foundation is doing so much better than I was expecting. It's all Paula's Choice. Resist. Super light. Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. Oh. The light is flashing. Alright, I don't know if this still exists. It may not be around. I'm not sure. It's the NYX High Voltage Lipstick in 13. Stone. I knew it had a name on there somewhere. So there's my finished look. I feel like it came out good. Maybe it gave you some ideas of stuff to dig out of your collection. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I don't have a ton of discontinued products, but I definitely have more that I could use that I would like to use, you know, and just the whole like shop in your stash kind of idea. I definitely want to revisit old palettes. Like I said, I want to do one on the Sweet Peach palette here soon, and yeah, just a little bit of a break from foundation and from new palettes. So I'm gonna actually turn off my makeup mirror light so you can see it without that really bright light on it. What do we think of this color? I have a feeling it's gonna look a little white. Anyway, I thought this was a lot of fun. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, whatever. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Leave a comment, a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff from me, subscribe, turn on notifications. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And I'll see you soon.